Spurs 1, United 0. Another defeat for Manchester United and 15th in the Premier League. I want to just make it clear from the start here with this one. Manchester United right now, this is just pathetic. It's diabolical. And there were moments in that game that I thought were all right. I thought there were a couple of players we're going to get into in a minute that actually did okay in that game for United today. But that's where we're at as a team right now. We're praising average. That's what we're at. We're digging out certain performances in a game where we've managed to lose to Spurs without really laying a glove on them. We didn't work the keeper enough. We didn't gamble enough. We didn't go for it enough. You could blame Ruben for not bringing on certain players and everything like that. But ultimately, just to round it up before we get into the detail of everything, Manchester United have managed to lose 3 straight games to Spurs. Spurs! Spurs, how do we lose 1-0 to Spurs? How are we not scoring against Spurs? They were there for the taking. Are we just that shit up front? That's the one thing I'll bring up straight away. Why didn't Manchester United gamble? Why is Chido not coming on? I don't know why Ruben Amorim waited so long. I mean, it was pretty poor to send him on with 3 minutes to go. We didn't get a touch of the ball. I mean, that's pretty bad from Ruben's side. Why would you do that? Honestly, gamble sooner. Rasmus Højlund, I don't know what we can do with this kid. I don't know. We need to send him on loan or do something like that. He's not going to cut it for Manchester United. There's nothing to lose right now. You could have just put on Chido Obi onto the pitch there and something might have happened, something different. Someone who is confident. Because that's what he is. Manchester United, everywhere else all over the pitch, we had injuries, we had illnesses. It was a nightmare. We had one player that had played for Man United's first team sat on the bench. We hadn't even got a reserve goalkeeper right now. And that is desperately bad for Manchester United because the so-called number one in the middle of them goals is absolute shite. He really is. As every single thing that he parry go right into the middle of the box. Like, seriously, react to it. Yes, United's defence. But come on, if we're going to lambast what Bayindir did at Spurs last time we played this lot in pushing the ball out into a dangerous area, we're going to do it to Onana as well. He was absolutely shocking again. He gives us no confidence. He will be the difference. And again, how many times have I said this? I don't want to go in on him totally, but when the game is tight and when the game is on a knife edge, he will let you down. And he did again today. Crap. Bruno Fernandes, Manchester United's captain. Stop forcing it. You cannot play in every single position, Bruno. I love his energy. I love his creativity. And I wish we had more of him on the pitch. I wish we had brave players like Bruno Fernandes. But read the room. Understand the situation. Spurs were there. You didn't have to do too much to get past Spurs today. They were shit. They were absolutely awful. And United have just let them... United have rolled over and let them tickle the bellies. We didn't tackle in anger once. I mean, there was no one putting a foot in there. There was no one disturbing it. It was just one of them nice games. Just get along, get through it, and get the 1-0 win. There was nothing in their intensity for Manchester United. And you know what? Again, I said it at the top. There were some players that actually did all right for United in that game. Like Patrick Dorgu looks like a very good signing. Very encouraging to see him playing on that left-hand side and Dorgu and Dalot on the right-hand side. I thought that was the right move from Ruben Amorim. I thought that was good. Defensively, we're just open because of the midfield. A Bruno and Casemiro combination is a recipe for disaster. And we haven't got any other options there. I get it. And that's what we just have to deal with today. The fact that we had so many players out from the last game. I mean, straight away, when you're looking at Collier, Agate, Mainu, Eriksson, all missing after the last game. Like, seriously, questions can be asked about certain injuries, but we're now hearing that Kobbie Mainoo is out for 6 weeks. So that's him not back now until, what, the end of March? So we're basically into the last knock-ins of the season. We could be out of Europe, we could be out of the FA Cup by the time Kobbie Mainoo comes back. Manuel Agate, we're not sure. Both picked up knocks, and then you've got Lenny Yoro and Christian Eriksen who are ill. Like, honestly, when the chips are down, they are down with Manchester United. When your luck's out, your luck is out. And I said it yesterday. When you're on the floor, you're getting kicked to death. And that's what's happening with Ruben Amorim right now. There was a picture that panned to Ruben Amorim. He's sat on the bench and he's got his head facing down. There's nothing he can do. There's nothing he can do. He maybe could have made substitutions there. I kind of understood him not risking some of the youngsters in that game because United were actually creating moments in that game. Nothing clear-cut. We could have done better with some moments. Garnacho could have done better. Garnacho was hot and cold. Dalot hot and cold with his crosses. I just don't like him going forward. I don't think he's good enough. Dorgu was good going down the other side. Xerxes was playing well again. Like, Xerxes in a better side. He's a decent player. He has turned his career around at Manchester United. I don't want to give praise to Xerxes. I don't want to go through another match reaction to United losing a game and not pick out some positives, because there are positives there. Unfortunately for Manchester United right now, I'm looking at a league table which tells me that Manchester United are sat 15th in the league. We've lost 12 games and we've won 8. We've got Crystal Palace and Everton both ahead of us with better goal difference than us. The most embarrassing thing for Manchester United right now is, and to show how bad this season actually is, we are 25 games into a season and Spurs, Palace and Everton are all ahead of us in the league. We've got Everton next. I don't think we stand a chance against Everton. I really don't. The passion and the intensity that they brought against Liverpool, if they bring half of that to the game at Goodison Park on Saturday, United will be walked all over. We are weak. Garnacho is weak as piss. He's not strong enough. Højlund just cannot hold the ball up. He cannot link play. Take a leaf out of Josh Xerxes' book. We need another forward. We needed another forward and another option. We just not got it. And we're going to have to sit and grin and bear this right now, because let's not forget, we've just lost 2 number 10s. And we've sold Marcus Rashford. No issue with Rashford leaving. Didn't want him anywhere near the side. But people are picking up on that. What he did against Villa. Oh, well done for actually doing something for 45 minutes against the 10-man Ipswich who were in the relegation zone. Settle down. It's not that good. Jesus Christ, man. Everyone blowing smoke out of Rashford's ass all of a sudden. Shut up. Anyway, Mainoo's gone. Garnacho not doing enough. Ahmad gone. I honestly don't know what we do with that front line anymore. I think the only way that Ruben Amorim survives this right now is if he does change a little bit the formation and just goes directly 2 up front and maybe plays a 4-4-2 or something like that. It's the only way that we can get out of this season, because if he's not going to bring the kids on, that was the perfect opportunity against a weak Spurs side. If he's not going to bring any of them players on, it's pointless them being there. I mean, that was the perfect chance there to just go, and everybody watching would have gone, no issue. Go for it, Ruben. Let's see. Let's stumble upon it. He said it before the game. He said, we'll see. These players are ready. They're good players. And maybe we'll find something today with an opportunity. Well, not one of them touched the ball. And Obi came on and didn't touch the ball with 3 minutes to go. I thought that just felt like pity minutes for the academy lads that had gone there, that hadn't played yesterday in the under-18s and won't play probably. Well, they might actually play now tomorrow because they've not kicked a ball for the under-21s. So you can go in on Ruben a little bit on that. I mean, I'm here and there with that one. I don't know whether to go in them or not. It just seemed a bit sad that they were all sat there and they didn't get an opportunity. The bigger picture is that Ruben Amorim right now is up against it. And I don't know how he gets out of it. I really have got no answers at all. I'm thinking tweaks here and there. I'm looking at positives with Dorgu and Joshua Zirkzee. And that's about it. Mazraoui, credit to him today. He did all right. But the captain's firing balls in that don't need firing. We've got a goalkeeper that is a complete and utter liability. We've got a centre-forward who just isn't a centre-forward. He is shocking. He really is at Rasmus Højlund right now. He needs to go out on loan and learn somewhere else, because learning at Manchester United in the middle of a crisis is the worst possible scenario for him right now. And he will keep on sinking and sinking and sinking. We've had a week to train. We thought that might do us good. We're 15th in the league and we've lost half a squad. Try and give me a positive, someone in the comment section. Let me know what you think. I don't know where we go. I'm sick of just making excuses. And to round it up, like I said right at the start, we are praising abject average performances now. That's where Manchester United are at. Like, share and subscribe to Forever United TV. Get your comments in at the bottom, everybody. Let me know what you thought of that today.